Hi guys, for my next travel column I thought I would have a shot at vlogging it. I've never done that before, so I thought I'd give it a bash. So in January my husband and I tend to go away for our holiday, and this year we are going to Sri Lanka for 3 weeks, so Sri Lanka for the new year. So I thought, what better way to showcase it than through the power of video. So it's our first day in Sri Lanka.
First day, first few hours.
And what have we been up to today? Tell the story.
Today we got back to the hotel and went for a few hours kip, much needed as we were pretty shattered. Went for a walkabout before we got ushered into a tuk-tuk against our will. Taken to a Buddhist temple. Nice, that was nice.
Yeah, that was good, that was nice. We would have done that anyway.
Yeah, we would have definitely done that. Before the tuk-tuk driver then proceeded to take 20 quid off us, which is probably about 2 weeks' wages for him. Wouldn't settle for anything less, and obviously we weren't willing to pay him any more.
I know, so that's a few lessons learned.
These things happen.
Today. We seem to always get ripped off on the first day of our holiday, but again teaches us lessons. So if you do come to Sri Lanka, make sure you get a tuk-tuk that's metered and confirm the cost before you get in it. Also, you can only bring over like 20 quid each in currency. So there are currency exchange places at the airport, or just do what we did and put American dollars on a travel card and take it out at the ATM, because we get charged about £2 for taking out some money at the ATM. So if you just do it in lump sums.
£2 for $250, but you could take out $400 or $500 if you went to a ATM with a higher capacity, and it's the same amount of money.
Exactly. So far so good. I think we're both a little bit tired. The first day is always like that. Flight over was 7 hours to Dubai and then 4 to Colombo, but we basically got here right in the middle of our night. But now we're going to go and have a nice Sri Lankan dinner.
We'll take a video as we're walking in because it's set in a jungle theme, a traditional, authentic Sri Lankan jungle theme, and it's all buffet style Sri Lankan food, so that'll be nice.
We are leaving Colombo today. We've had 2 nights here. This is where we arrived in, and we are getting an Uber to Marissa. So we only really discovered last night that Uber was available in Sri Lanka. What other things have we learned from Colombo? It's kind of a city that's still kind of getting built up. So we've only been here for 2 days, so we can't really fully comment. We found that there's probably quite a lot going on in the hotels. The Cinnamon is what we've stayed in. Cinnamon Lakeside's been really good. Cinnamon Grand we've been to for dinner and everything. It has been good. The map that we were given, we did hit some of the spot, but it's maybe just not as sort of, I don't know, maybe cosmopolitan as other cities that we've been to. It's pretty prosperous as well, so you don't see a lot of real poverty or anything around, which is always really good. So yeah, kind of tips, it's just getting to know the currency. See, the minute I would know the currency in advance, so that when you're not in a situation where you're not sure how much you're paying for something, so you pay it anyway, and then you find that you've maybe been a wee bit overcharged. So definitely know in advance like your currency, which is something that we didn't do it. Also, what you'll find as well is when you're going around hotels, especially if you're for a month, start collecting some of the wee toiletries, because your toiletries are going to run out, and it means that you don't need to then buy anything. I will keep you posted about Marissa. This is where we're heading for New Year's Eve. Apparently there's a big party on the beach tonight, so I will certainly be getting myself sorted when we get there. So by this point it's 4 AM and Lee and I are pretty well oiled, so I won't let you listen to my tipsy talk. However, I do just want to say how impressed we were with the party atmosphere in Marisa in Sri Lanka. It was really family friendly as well. There was lots of kids on the beach dancing about with their families. There are lots of stray dogs and lots of fireworks getting set off. There's DJs up and down the beach, smoke machines, and it's really just a great vibe. So if you are looking for party at New Year, then do consider Sri Lanka. So this is Marisa Beach, day after the party. Lots of nice wee bars lining it. It's a really nice cool beach. On the map, our plan, and where we've been so far. So we started in Colombo, and then we went down to Marisa for New Year. This is where we are right now. Next we're going to the Yala National Park, then we're going up to the other national park, all the way around to Anagan Bay, to Ella, and then hopefully get on the train which takes us up to Kandy. Then we're up to Sigiriya, over to Negombo and back to Colombo. So it's 4:45 in the morning and we are up this early because we're going whale watching. So we're in Tangle at the moment, but we've just found out they're taking us back to Marisa for the whale watching. Are you tired, Baggy?
I'm fine. Fresh as a daisy. 4:30 in the morning. How are you feeling?
He's so annoying. A boat, what would you call it?
I don't know, you need to come back to me later with that one.
Well, you need to tell me now instantly. Instantaneous answer.
Nah, the Pink Flamingo. Who you got yours?
Pink Mermaid.
Ah, too similar to mine.
So we've done city and beach in Sri Lanka so far, and now we're on safari. What are you looking forward to see?
The elephants.
Why?
So where are we now?
So right now we're in the 5-star Jetwin Yala in the Yala National Park.
And what happens in the Yala National Park?
Safari. So this is our first experience of safari in our lives. And tomorrow we're doing a morning safari and we're doing an evening safari. And we can expect to see things like elephants, hopefully leopards, but I think they're quite hard to find. Big boars.
And what time do we need to get up at to go on the early morning safari?
The early morning safari kicks off at 5:30, so I think we'll probably be up at about 4:45, which makes me feel sick again at the thought.
Early rise.
Early rise, but worth it though. That was the same time as for the whale watching, and we've seen a couple of blue whales and spinner dolphins. That was totally worth it.
And this is a good wee mix of luxury and safari, do you think?
Yes, this is very, very luxurious. Never really stayed in a hotel quite like this. It's exactly as I pictured a safari hotel would be, and it's actually in the grounds of the national park, so animals walk around the grounds at the hotel. Totally worth it, but actually less expensive than the camping options, which is quite a surprise. weird, but we are up to do the first of our 2 safaris today. So 5:30 to 9:30 and then 2:30 to 6:30. So we didn't book through the hotel because they were working out like double the price of booking it through our wee driver who's taken us about the place the past 2 trips. So we booked through him and saved a lot of money. How are you feeling this morning, Maggie?
Fresh, ready for safari. How are you
After
feeling?
a bottle of wine, 5 hours sleep.
Yeah, bottle of wine was nice. No hangover. Must have been good wine.
He's always Mr. Positive.
Why not?
Busy, safaris.
We're going on safari. Why don't you come with me?
Oh my god. I wonder if I've got another band What makes you think that this is a singing kettle moment?
That's a cult classic, singing kettle.
So we are one safari down and it was absolutely amazing. We saw elephants, we saw lots of different birds, we saw crocs, deer, we saw so much. And the driver was so knowledgeable and he was pointing everything out, like lizards that were on trees that you could never see, tracks that snakes had made and different things. So it was absolutely brilliant. I have to say though, I was like a nodding dog towards the end. Getting up at like 4:30 does not work for me, so I'm literally just out the room after a 2.5 hour nap. I can't recommend it enough, and I think that's why I love Sri Lanka so much, because you can do things like go to the beach, you can go on safari, and it's all in the one country. Safari times 2.
Afternoon safari day, morning, Concord this morning, early rise was worth it, and now a very, very hot afternoon.
Welcome to our tent at the big game reserve at Udawalawi National Park.
Udawalawi.
And you come.
Big game tented safari camp.
Right, in quick because we need to close the door for bugs. Check out this 5-star accommodation. So you've got your fan, electricity, we've got hot water as well, and I know that this will be the part that you're most interested in. The toilet! Hot water, big massive shower. Our home for the next 2 days, 2 more half-day safaris, and then we're off back to the beach again. safari at Udawalawi National Park, and we saw lots of elephants. We saw a jackal, a tusk elephant, which there are apparently only 6 or 7% of Asian male elephants have tusks, so that was really cool. And it was a really different landscape, which made it all the better. It wasn't the exact same. And then we came back to have our first separate showering experiences, I'm saying ever, and I was using the toilet and a frog jumped up on me, and then a spider web attached to me, and a spider was coming towards me. So it was all very dramatic. I bounced out the shower, didn't I? I bounced out the bathroom.
It was funny, it was eventful. It was flapping about like a big flag in the wind.
But also, what I didn't realise when I came out was the front of the tent didn't have the flaps down. So technically when the light's on, if you come out the shower, people can see you.
Yeah, you're in full view of the whole campsite. Which is also funny.
So it's 5 in the morning again. I had 2 hours sleep last night because of the fan, and all I can see is this bloody leopard bear come out today because I'm shattered. But looking forward to the safari, obviously. I have just looked up at the stars though, and it's totally perked me up. If you come out to the national park, you will really, really see amazing stars because there's not a lot of man-made light, especially in camps like this. As you can see, morning safari is very popular. Look at the line back there, all the way back there are jeeps. So we are back from our second safari, and we've had lunch and everything at our camp, which is called the Big Game Camp. So you can see behind me, this is like the kind of dining area. Nice, the chairs and tables are all under trees, and this is kind of like the lounge area, I feel like. You get Wi-Fi, but not during the day, it seems. So yeah, we went on our safari this morning. Didn't really see very much. I would say an afternoon safari has proved to be the best so far. So if you have to pick between the two, I would opt for an afternoon. And if you do come to a camp like this with really cool tents, I mean it is glamping, just do it for one night. This is our second night, and as much as it's nice, there's not really anything to do in the camp, so I've just been reading, and then we've got another night here before a 3.5 hour drive to Aragon Bay. So yeah, I would definitely recommend one night is enough, and then it means the next day you can get up and shoot off. We were speaking to a nice South African / Dutch couple there. They have hired a driver to take them around the country basically, and I think they said that they paid about $600 for 2 weeks, which is actually really amazing. We've kind of been paying like 7,000, 8,000 rupees per ride, which can be anywhere between 2 or 3 hours, so it is reasonable in price, but having a guide you'd probably learn a wee bit more. So yeah, I would say if I could do things differently, I would have maybe spent 3 nights at the Jetwing Yala, because you've got the pool and the beach there, and 1 night here. We have arrived at our new accommodation, which is just outside Aragon Bay. It's called Babar. This is like a kind of tree house that we're in, and you come up to the second floor for a sea view. So we are in Whiskey Point in Aragon Bay, and it's about maybe 20 minutes outside, and I took from actually Bay, which is a very famous surfing spot. So we went in there yesterday and it was like a ghost town, like a proper nobody there. Like to find people was quite an achievement. So we actually stayed in a lovely accommodation at Whiskey Point, so we spent most of our time here. The weather's been alright. We're on the east coast just now. It's been kind of nice for half a day and not so much for the other half, but I would definitely recommend, if it's surfing high season, come here. If it's not, I'm not sure it's worth the 3.5-hour drive from kind of Central Point. Here we've got a traditional Sri Lankan curry at Babar.
We'll be talking through it. Coconut sambal, Sri Lankan spice vegetables, more Sri Lankan spice vegetables, this way, rice, dal curry, papadum, mango chutney and king prawn Sri Lankan curry.
What we've learned in this holiday is that peacocks are always looking for a bird. Three in this field, spreading their wings and shaking their tail feathers.